These lures have been taking over tournament fishing, and companies can barely keep them in stock because of how many anglers are throwing them. So today, I'm testing some of the most talked about tournament baits to see if they actually deserve the hype. So today's goal is simple: catch a fish on every bait that I have, build the biggest bag, and find out if these baits could actually compete in a real tournament. So let's start with our first lure. Being a big swim bait. This is one of those lures that's become almost impossible to ignore in tournament fishing. It's meant to imitate a big roaming bait fish, and a lot of pros are using these to target their biggest bites of the day. So I thought, why not start the morning off with a big swim bait and maybe, just maybe, get a big bite. So right here we kind of have like a little boot tail swim bait. Looks really good. Love this pattern. And you know, the big swim bait, the glide bait, stuff like that is really what's going to draw in those big bites. So today we're going to find out if that is true. We are going to do some trophy hunting, and we're going to throw this big paddletail swim bait around. But I'm excited. This bait looks really good. It's very realistic. It has a great action, and it should definitely draw in some fish this morning. So I'm just going to get it some long cast, and we're going to slowly crank this thing back to the boat, and hopefully something's gonna come eat this thing. I just can't get over the attention to detail on this bait. Like, this shad color is beautiful. And I'm excited because whenever you throw swim baits, there's really no telling what is gonna happen. Like, you could catch a smaller fish or you could catch a giant. So I think starting this morning off with this bait is definitely a good idea. Plus, it's gonna give us an idea of how aggressive these fish are gonna be. I mean, if they attack this thing, we should have no problem catching fish today. We're also gonna build a little 5 fish limit today. See how big of a bag we can build with these baits that are just taking over tournament fishing. And who knows, maybe they're taking over for a reason. I usually throw swim baits, but not super often. So it's definitely a technique. Ooh, I just got bit right there. It's definitely a technique I'd like to throw more, and that works, but you got to find the right fish. So it's more of like weaving through the small fish or the fish that aren't going to eat to find the ones that I actually want that will. They draw in a different caliber of fish most of the time. I have a feeling we'll probably catch like a little 12-incher that's just wanting to eat this morning, but we won't know until we get that bite. I'm trying to make this thing look as appetizing as possible. I'm just slow rolling it, getting that little tail to kick. And there's just something about throwing a big swim bait that just like keeps you on your toes. Like, at any second now, we could hook an absolute giant. Now I just got to stay ready. See, ideally in a tournament, we'd already have like 4 fish. We're looking for that big one, or we already have 5. We're looking for that big one. You pull this bad boy out and just power fish it for the rest of the day, looking for that giant bite. Oh, I just watched that fish hit it on the paws. That was sick. He was not real big, about a 2-pounder, but that was crazy. This spot right here should just absolutely have them. Oh, I just got thumped. One is attacking it. Oh, there's one. I'm on. That's a good one. Stay on, buddy. Stay on. Oh, he hammered it. Absolutely hammered it. That was such a crazy bite. Like, as soon as I started cranking it, stay down, stay down. Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. Do not jump. Do not jump. That's a good fish. Come here. Come here. That is a tournament keeper all day long, baby. Just stay on that hook. Just stay on that hook. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Get up here. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Look at that. That is such a pretty fish. Super, super cool patterns. All right, let's grab a weight for our bag here. First fish, almost a 2.5-pounder. We will take that all day. Well, there we have it. A really solid fish. First one of the day and the first one for our bag. Just super, super pretty, and what an aggressive bite on the swim bait. Let's go ahead, let's send it back. And there it goes, back to the depths. Thank you for that bite. All right, well, what a start to the morning with our big paddletail swim bait. But now it's time to fish with our next lure, being the jerkbait. And this has become one of the biggest confident baits in tournament fishing right now. It looks just like an injured bait fish, and when you work it correctly, bass absolutely crush it. Now, I am fully expecting this bait to get bit very quickly. There's just something about it. It's that perfect dying shad presentation, and the bass just cannot resist. So let's go ahead and give it a cast. But like I said, this will not take long. Once it gets in a fish's face, they are going to crush this thing. So Just gonna cast it out there, give it that little twitch pause action. This thing looks really, really good. I like the color we got as well. This is just one of those baits that draws them in. Big, small, it catches them all. This bait right here really thrives in the colder months, but you can catch fish all year round on it. It is just really, really effective. It doesn't matter where you throw it. You can throw it in open water like we're at right now. You can throw it around structure. It's just really, really good. And the pros have been using it so much because it is very effective with forward-facing sonar. And I know, you hear the word forward-facing sonar, a lot of people are like, shoo, but it is pretty crazy how technology has helped these baits become the best that they can be. I mean, obviously, we don't have no sonar out here right now. I'm putting straight up ball knowledge to use to find these fish, but you know, if we had forward-facing sonar or something like that, it would just make these baits 10 times more effective. But I mean, on their own, they already catch fish. You add technology in the mix, you're really catching fish. Man, I love a jerkbait. I'm excited. I cannot wait to get a bite. It's a fun bite too. You're sitting there twitching this thing, pausing it, and they just come and hammer it. Either on the pause or like mid-twitch, they will light this thing up. Where's that bird at? Is he in the boat? What the heck? I don't see a bird, but I swear he sounds like he's right there. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but like right there, that's a hole now. Like, that's how bad the wood has gotten on the boat. So like, needs to be fixed, but like, could be a bird in there. Come on, who's gonna eat it? Somebody's about to eat it. I can guarantee it. There's one, we're on. Yep, knew it. Does not take long with this bait. It just does not take long. They just cannot resist it. Come here, buddy. Come here. Get up here. Perfect. Well, we knew that wasn't going to take long. The jerkbait catches everything, including boat carpet. Nice little fish. Hit it pretty hard. Thank you, buddy. See ya. Oh, that water just splashed all over me. The water actually feels nice. They should be active today. I mean, what can you say except for the fact that the jerkbait is just such a dominant lure? Knocked it off super easy. Let's go ahead. Let's move on to our next bait. Being the chatterbait, it's one of the most consistent tournament lures out there for covering water and getting reaction bites. Between the vibration, the action, and the trailer, this thing is designed to make bass react fast. It's known for catching both numbers and big fish, which is why it's so effective in the tournament scene. All right, well, here we have it, the chatterbait. We got a nice little color, we got a nice little blade. It's gonna be putting off that vibration, that flash, really draw in those fish and get them to bite. But I'm excited to be throwing the chatterbait. This is one of my go-to baits. It is very effective, especially in the warmer months. And you know, you get to power fish this thing. You can cast it shallow, you can cast it deep, you can fish it slow, you can fish it fast. It's just one of those lures, you kind of fish it based off your style. And I like to move quick, cover water, and look for those aggressive fish, and this is just the perfect bait to do so because it just has that perfect action. I mean, it looks like a little shad. You got that paddle tail back there kicking. You got the blade on the front just chattering, vibrating, flashing. It is almost irresistible. And this is another lure that I'm expecting to just fly through. I mean, once we swim this thing by the right fish, it is gonna be game over. So it's only a matter of cast. This bait is just way too effective. I mean, just looking at that action, this thing is just gorgeous. I love everything about it. I love the color we have, the action, the way that it's about to get destroyed by a fish. Oh, there we go, we're on. We're hooked up, cast it up shallow, and he lit that thing up. Come here, buddy. Get up here. Well, not the big fish we were hoping for, but I just cast it up shallow and he was sitting there, and he obviously was not gonna let the chatterbait go by. And you know, catching small fish is a good sign. If you can get a little fish to eat it, you definitely can get a big fish to eat it. I don't think this guy is gonna help our bag. See ya. But that does knock out the chatterbait. I told you guys, it would not take long. They just love this lure. But now, it's time for our next bait. That being the most unique bait of the entire day, the Urchin style. It's designed to fall super naturally through the water, and lately it's been showing up more and more in tournament fishing and has become almost impossible to get your hands on. Now this bait is interesting, unique, and honestly confuses me. It looks good. I mean, look at all the movement on that. Like, that's just insane. And this one right here is not even the most popular one. There's one called, I think, a koiki. I want to say I'm saying that right. Don't hold me to it. But I'm not paying $30 for one of these things. It's just not happening. I'm not doing that. So this one right here, I didn't know this until I got the packaging, but the specific one I have is called the porcupine balls. I guess, you know, I could see it. It's a ball, and porcupines have spines and spikes and stuff. So I guess technically it's either a sea urchin or a porcupine ball, but we're gonna see what it's got. So right here, I just have this thing rigged up on a little wacky rig. I've never fished these things, so it'll be my first time, but I did run into a problem. Whenever you toss it out there, it floats, and I have no weighted hooks. So this is gonna be interesting. I guess my game plan is to cast it and fish it like a topwater bait, because why not, right? It's about the only way I'm gonna be able to do it. Out of all baits to take over fishing, this is the one. I mean, I was definitely not expecting that. I don't think anybody was, but these things have been catching so many fish recently and are almost impossible to find. And now every company is making one because people just gotta have them. My confidence with the topwater porcupine ball is not very high. I mean, it looks good, it's putting off action, but like, I don't know. I mean, it also would help if I rigged it up in a better way and could actually cast it and it actually would sink, but like I said, I just don't have the stuff to rig this bait. All right, so I decided to go back and grab a drop shot rig because I feel like we're not gonna get the full effect of this thing on a wacky rig top water. So let's see what the drop shot's got. Go ahead and give her a cast, and be honest, I don't really throw drop shots, but I know they're very effective. So this thing should work extremely well on this technique. That's a fish. Oh, I just had one. Oh my gosh, I just had one first cast with the drop shot rig. I was about to say, this thing already looks 10 times better with the action, and then I just got bit out of a brush pile. Okay, I feel good about this now. I like what we got going here. I really want to see just how effective this bait actually is. I'm actually very interested to see if we're going to catch a decent sized one or a small one. Oh, that's a fish. We're on. Feels decent too. Come here. Oh my gosh, that's actually a good fish. What the heck? On the urchin? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Don't jump. Do not jump. Do not jump. That's a decent one. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. Thought we were going to get like a super tiny one. It's a decent fish. I'm interested in the urchin, I'm not going to lie. Look at that. That is such a crazy sight to see. That is insane looking. The old sea urchin pulling one in. Ain't going to be much here, but we at least need it for our limit. Dang, he's not even a pound. Are you kidding me? First fish on an urchin. See you, bud. Very impressed with our porcupine ball. No wonder these things are popular right now because they just straight up work. But now it's time for our next bait. Next up is the Minnow style bait. And this might be one of the biggest game changers in tournament fishing right now, especially with forward facing sonar. Anglers are literally watching fish react to this bait in real time, and apparently bass absolutely cannot resist it. So here we have it, simple but subtle enough to get bites and big bites. So we're gonna toss this thing around and we're gonna see what happens. Not expecting this to take long at all. The specific minnow we're throwing is actually pretty hard to get your hands on. These things sell out and back order extremely fast, so they are just that popular. They are just that popular. You know, it's a pretty simple bait to fish as well. We have it on a jig head. You cast it out there and you just kind of bounce this thing around, and it looks like a dying shad, just kind of flickering around, waiting to get eaten. And we are in a perfect spot right now to be throwing this bait. So not expecting it to take long like all of our baits. I mean, they've been very, very effective. We've gotten a lot of bites. We've caught fish pretty fast on everything. And you know, that's why they're dominating and taking over tournaments, because they just work so good. They just straight up catch fish. Ooh, that's a fish. We're on. There we go. Feels decent too. Feels decent. Come here. Come here. He was lightly biting it, but that's a decent fish. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Come here. Come here. Play him slow. Play him slow. Play him slow. Play him slow. Wow, he is just running right now. Jeez. Come here, buddy. Whenever he was biting it, he didn't really feel big, but it's a nice fish. Oh my gosh, it's not even a bass. It's a catfish. I have not caught a catfish in this pond, and I could not tell you how long. And for some reason, they love these baits. Gosh, this is usually stuff I'm catching when I'm on forward-facing sonar, and I'm just like sniping little catfish out there. But what the heck? It's a good-sized catfish, too. No wonder he was like nibbling it, and then he ate it. What the heck? Okay, buddy. Wow, he is fighting so hard. I literally did not even know we still had catfish in this pond. That's crazy. Come here. That's a fat little catfish. Wow. That was a unique looking catfish. You guys drop a comment down below. What kind of catfish is that? See ya. I don't go anywhere without my grips these days. I'm not getting spined or hooked by nothing. Okay, well, that is definitely interesting. I've actually caught a lot of catfish on this rig. I don't know why. They just love it. But not what I was expecting at all. There's just something about this bait that seems to attract them. I don't know. Oh, there's one. We're on. Oh, I just missed him. Oh, I just missed him. Well, he had it. Look at that. Just ripped it right off the hook. Have to grab another one, sadly. These things are kind of expensive too, so rest in peace, little Sakamata shad. That's a fish. We're on. Come here. That's a decent one. Come here. It's not huge, but hey, we'll take him. We will take him. On the old minnow, baby. The minnow is unstoppable. Catches bass, catches catfish, just catches everything. Obviously not a fish that you would probably keep in a tournament, or definitely wouldn't want to, but we'll weigh him just cause we need 5 fish here. I mean, obviously he's pretty much nothing, but we need 5. Nothing crazy. Thanks, buddy. Overall, solid performance from the old minnow. Caught a catfish, caught a bass, just straight up catches them. So now it's time for our next bait. Being the jig, it's one of the most classic tournament lures of all time, and it may not be the newest or the flashiest bait out there, but when it comes to targeting big bass around cover, this thing still gets it done. And it's one of those lures that always seems to catch quality fish. So we got a very natural color. I mean, this is like the perfect crawfish. You got a little bit of green, a little bit of orange, and I think this thing is gonna get us our biggest bite of the day. At least I hope. So I mean, we've caught fish, nothing crazy, but you know, we still have fish in the boat on all of our baits. But we're really looking to add some weight to our bag. You know, we have that 2-pounder we caught on the swim bait. Other than that, we don't have much. So I'm gonna catch one on the jig, hopefully get a good bite. And then this is one of those baits that I probably will continue to throw. And then, you know, we also have the minnow and the urchin bait that I think could potentially put us some fish in the boat. So it's probably gonna be what I use once we knock out all of our baits, but everything has been working so far. And it's only a matter of time for this jig because it looks so good. Got that perfect crawl presentation. It just looks so natural in the water, and the fish should chew this thing up. Oh, that's a fish. Here we go. There we go, we're on. He came off. No, he's still on, we're good. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. That's the fish we catch on the jig. Get up here. Not the size we're looking for, but boy, oh boy, did he get a face full of it. Wow, that is so crazy. He might be small, but he was aggressive. All right, this will be our 5th fish. We don't have anything to brag about, but we have 5 and we can build on it, so. We have 5 pounds. See you, little guy. Thank you. Wish you were a little bit bigger though. Well, the jig got the job done. Did not take long at all. Looks really good. Action was really good. And I mean, it caught a fish, just not the big one I was hoping for. All right, I have knocked out all of our baits that are taking over tournament fishing. And we did it very quickly. And I think that's why they're taking over. You know, the more bites you get, the more fish you catch, the more potential you have at cashing a check. Now, I'm not gonna cash a check today because number one, we're not in a real tournament. If you guys wanna see me take these baits and fish them in a real tournament, I'm down. But today, we have 5 pounds. So we're not looking good weight-wise, but we are catching fish. They're biting our lures extremely fast. We're putting them in the boat, and I'm having fun fishing with these baits. So now we get to do some fun fishing, try and find some weight to add to our bag, and we're just gonna see what happens. All right, it's urchin time. I gotta find out if this thing can get a big bite. I've never thrown it, so I gotta experiment a little bit. We need to see how effective this bait actually is. That's a fish. We're on, we're on. That's actually a decent one. Come here, buddy. It's better. Okay, I just feel like this is one of those baits that like, it just needs to be presented the right way and you can catch them. Come here, buddy. You're definitely gonna help our bag, not by a whole lot, but, oh, he just popped off. Just kidding, no, he's not. All right, let's keep throwing this thing around. I'm very interested in it. You know, obviously, we're not in a real tournament. Our bag doesn't really matter, but I just wanna see if this bait can actually catch big fish, or if it just kind of sticks to that small range I'm on. There we go. Come on, be decent, be decent. Oh, he's a little fired up though, gosh. Okay, this bait is pretty effective, I won't lie. I will not lie. Come here, buddy, get up here. That was just so crazy looking. Oh, it's so funny looking. We'll grab a weight, not that it really matters, but I just want to see what we can do. Appreciate you, little guy. Thanks for biting the sea urchin porcupine balls. I just cannot tell with this bait. Like, I feel like it would be very, very effective, but I also feel like it's just like nothing crazy special, you know? I don't know if I understand the hype with this one. Maybe it's just like the brand I got compared to some of the other ones that are being used. Maybe there's a reason people pay $30 or $40 for one of them, just because maybe it puts off more action or does something differently. But let's be honest, that's a little ridiculous. So I think I'll stick to my cheap porcupine balls. It's not something I would throw all the time. And maybe there's like a different rig that's more effective, but the fish in here, I've never seen this thing. And we've only had a few bites. Like, I was expecting it to just be like mayhem. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, with all the hype around this bait, I was fully expecting it to be way more effective. Maybe I'm just not fishing it the best way of the technique, or I don't have the best one or something like that, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, one jaded on the fall. We're on. That feels like a good one. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that might be a good fish. That might be a good one on the urchin. Come here, buddy. Come here. Where's he going? Where is he going? He was fighting really, really hard. Come here. Come here. What the heck? I think that was a bluegill. That was a monster bluegill. What the heck? I thought that was like a 4-pounder. I thought that was like a good fish. Did I just get bit again? Oh, I did. I'm on. They're stacked right there. Come here, buddy. What is that? Is that a bluegill? Oh my gosh, it is a bluegill the size of a piranha. No joke. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Oh my God. That is a slab of a bluegill. Oh my gosh. Absolutely destroyed the urchin. Look at how pretty that fish is too. Wow. Put up a great fight too. Gosh, that is a giant bluegill. Thank you. See, that's the thing about the urchin, you know? Are you gonna catch bass or are you gonna catch bluegill? That was insane. Back-to-back bites. They were just on this thing. See, I've always thought that these kind of baits were more aimed towards the panfish. Like they seem to eat it a lot better than bass. That's a fish. We're on. Just picked it up as soon as it landed. Picked it up as soon as it landed. Come here, little guy. Come here. Maybe the key to getting bigger fish with this bait is just to buy the biggest size they make. I don't know. But hey, another fish. See ya. All right. I'm pretty impressed. I feel like all of our baits have done extremely well today. We've gotten a lot of bites. We caught a lot of fish, and we really got the job done. Now, we didn't build a mega bag, but we caught fish. You know, obviously it still comes down. Oh, I'm getting bit right now. Oh, missed him. It obviously comes down to the person throwing the baits, the technology, the place you're fishing. I mean, there's a lot that goes into this kind of stuff, but the fact that you get a lot of bites gives you more potential of catching big fish and putting together a big bag. And it's just nice to know that this stuff works so good. Today honestly felt like a glimpse into where tournament fishing is heading. Between the technology, the techniques, and the style of lures people are using now, bass fishing looks completely different than it did a few years ago. But at the end of the day, it still comes down to figuring out the fish. And that's what always keeps me coming back.